Whatever the opposite of a reading slump is, I'm in like a reading overconsumption. That's it. That's it. I am loving this book so much. Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be a very realistic what I read in a week because I do work a 9 to 5, well, it's an 8:30 to 5, and my commute is like an hour, so we're a little short on time during the week, but this is gonna be realistic. You know, like I'm not reading 24/7, unfortunately. Maybe one day, but that day is not today. On my radar this week, I am in a fantasy mood, okay? So I'm going to be reading Jasad Heir. I've heard so many good things about this book. Do I know anything about it? No, but I believe in the book girlies. Like whatever the book girlies recommend and say, I will read. Very excited about this one, and I low-key think this could be a 5-star. Like, I just have that feeling. A huge reason why I have this feeling is because I opened up the first page and it reads, "To every eldest daughter who chooses to be brave." And hey, guess who's an oldest daughter? Your girl. I think this is going to resonate hard with me, and I'm really excited. She's huge. This book is bigger than my head. I don't know. This could be the entire video, just this book, but I don't know. Today is Sunday, so I'm going to do this video from this Sunday to next Sunday. My weekends are pretty free, so I think I'll have enough time to pursue this book within at least the entire week. And if we get through Jasad Heir, which I have a feeling we will. The other book on my radar is The Second Death of Locke. Again, I trust the book girlies on Book Talk. They know what they're talking about, and they all be recommending this one. So again, we're going in a little blind besides everybody's reviews. Yeah, super excited to try this one as well. I did hear this was a standalone book, but then I did see the author is releasing another book. So I don't know if this is a standalone or if there's like another book coming out. I'm gonna have to fact check and put it in here if there is a second book or not. So these two are on the radar for the week. I'm definitely going to be starting with Jasad Heir. I'm just very drawn to this book just by the first couple of pages. So let's just get reading. I do have a bit of a reading update regarding the Jasad Heir. I am a little over 100 pages in now. I'm actually on chapter 10 currently. I am loving this book so much. There are a couple things though, like I found myself having to reread the first few pages in some sections just because the magic and this entire world is very complex. After rereading it a couple of times, I'm having a better understanding, researching certain words that I haven't seen before, just taking my time in the beginning. But after getting to the 100-page mark, I am feeling confident in what I'm reading. Yeah, it's very different than anything I've read before. The region of Jasad was burned, and the royal family with it was burned. At least that's what people are thinking, but our main character Sylvia is actually the heir of Jasad. She doesn't want anybody to know that there still is an heir that's alive because the people in the region of Jasad wielded magic, and now in this world magic is forbidden. The soldiers are going around checking people to see if they're Jasadi to make sure they don't have magic, or if they do, they're gonna, the like kingdom setup is kind of similar to how it is in Throne of Glass. The main character, she's a little fiery. She's got some walls up. She doesn't let people get close to her. When she finds out that certain people are paying closer attention to her than she realizes, she kind of like freaks out. I'm probably going to be continue reading into the night. This is difficult for me because the new season of Mormon Wives just came out, so I'm like, which one do I do? You know, so, and every page is a page turner. Like there's always something going on. Happy Monday. You saw me making my bed this morning. That was actually at 4 a.m. Like, I don't know how I'm still awake, but purely living off of caffeine right now. Luckily for me, I'm able to listen to audiobooks while I'm at work. So last night I got to page 222, chapter 17, and then today while I was at work I got to chapter 22. I'm almost at the 300 page mark. I'm at like page 290. Well, the plan tonight is just to continue because this book is consuming me. It's all I'm thinking about all day long. I'm addicted to this book. I'm addicted to these people. I'm addicted to this world. I almost ordered Jasad Crown while I was at work today, and still thinking about it, like, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. But we're gonna wait until I'm finished because your girl has got a lot of books on her shelf. I haven't felt this much for a fantasy book in a really long time, considering I was reading the Throne of Glass series for like 2 years. I love it, and I'm gonna continue it like right now. I'm still in my work clothes and I was like, I need to pop on here real quick and update the team about my audiobook. Loving her, loving this, loving everything. You know, when you're reading a book that you love, you just see the world around you differently. Just like whatever the opposite of a reading slump is, I'm in like a reading overconsumption. I'm in a reading overconsumption over this book because it's just too good. It is just too good. I think today is the day I'm gonna finish. I'm on chapter 28, page 388, and there's only 480 pages. There's like less than 100 left. Why am I sad? I might have to go to Barnes & Noble after work tonight and grab the second one. I need more from it. You know? Like, that's it. That's it. This video is really helping me because I feel like normally throughout the week I'm just in a personal slump the entire time, so I can't even like do things for myself that I need to do. But having an obligation, like having to record, is really helping me get some pages knocked down. Kind of proud of myself. Let's keep that good energy going midway through the week. I'm so tired. Guys, we survived the week. TGIF, Wednesday night, I did finish the Jessid Heir, and I don't know if it's pronounced Jasad or Jessid because on my audiobook they were saying Jessid, but I've heard people say Jasad, so I might just be switching back and forth between the pronunciations. I love that book so much. I'm gonna be giving all my ratings at the end of this video. My read for tonight is going to be starting the second Death of Locke. All I know is that the two main characters have been in each other's lives for a while. I'm not sure if it's friends to enemies. Oh wait, I don't know if it's like friends to lovers or if they're like enemies and then they turn to love. I just know it's a romantasy. Actually, let's like read the back here. Gravelyn has dedicated her life to the mage Kier. She will be his blade on the battlefield, his healer and protector. The deep well of raw power inside of her is Kier's to wield. When a request to protect the child of an enemy kingdom pulls them into a dangerous mission, Grey will need to decide what she's willing to sacrifice to protect her secret. Grey is no ordinary magic well, and if she dies, all magic dies with her. I love the font. Oh, I love it. Wait, what did I just see? OMG, there's pictures in here. Stop, I'm obsessed with that. That is so pretty. Stop, wait, I'm obsessed with that. Oh my god, there's like handwriting. Okay, I've been chit-chatting for a while now, so I think I'm just gonna start and we'll see how I'm feeling about it. We are live from my bed right now. We love a good Saturday reset. So I want to talk about last night's progression. So I did end up reading just the first page. And then I got so tired that I just fell asleep. So this isn't even a page, like I would just consider this half a page because it starts all the way here. Yeah, so this morning I'm going to continue reading this. I'll probably reread the first page because I don't know what happened. So yeah, I'm hoping to read like a few chapters this morning of this, and then we do have a day ahead of us. Project Hail Mary came out in theaters this weekend, but I'm forcing my brother to go with me and watch it. I'm so freaking excited. I did not read the book. I'm so excited from what I've seen. It looks like it's gonna be so good. And I love movies about space. It intrigues me so much. And Barnes & Noble is kind of in that area, so I am 100% going to pick up the Jasad Crown. We need that immediately because I can't go on with my life without reading that within the next few days. But yeah, we are going to be restarting the second Deathlock. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump on right into this and hopefully get further than just the one page. Happy Sunday. We made it a full week through this video. I'm very proud of myself that I stuck through this entire week. Ooh, this is the best energy drink. I'm not even saying that. And I don't even drink energy drinks like that. All I drink is coffee. This is the only energy drink I will actually drink. It is so freaking good and healthy. So I did not really update you guys after we spoke a little bit yesterday, but I was able to read 4 chapters. I'm living laughing. Are we living laughing? Y'all, this is intense. No one seems to talk about that. Then I started listening to my audiobook when I went to the gym this morning, and the audiobook is so good. I feel like I'm there. I feel like I'm on the battlefield. I feel like I'm in Scotland or wherever this story takes place. If y'all got Spotify Premium, highly recommend if you want a really good atmospheric audiobook. I did just get back from the gym, but I walked out of the doors and all of a sudden it's all sunshine and rainbows outside. It's like 70 degrees. So I'm like, do I go on another walk and listen to my audiobook some more? We only get so many nice days here. I'm not gonna take this too serious. I'm just gonna be there to listen to my book. If it takes me 4 more miles, so be it. But if it doesn't, I'm not gonna kill myself over it. This is kind of way more, not insta-lovey, but compared to Jessed Air, it's giving unrequited love. Unrequited, whatever you want to call it. That's kind of what it's giving. They're like completely different stories. So yeah, I am just in the beginning chapters, so I'm still kind of grasping onto this world and why we're battling and what's kind of happening. It does go back and forth between Gray, who's the main character. It goes like back and forth between how she met Kier and kind of the battle that they're in. So yeah, I really need to go outside. Gonna bring my bloom, gonna bring my phone, gonna bring my headphones, and I guess we'll just see how much I listen to. is getting late in the night and I think I'm probably going to stop reading for the rest of today, which will conclude our entire week-long video. So wanted to give a little wrap up. So I just wrapped up part 1. I am now in part 2 on page 105, chapter 9. So all in all today I read 56 pages, but in this video we were able to read and finish the Jessed Heir. So all in all this week I read 585 pages. I feel like that's pretty good for someone who works full-time, along with having a commute, trying to get socialization in with friends and family. Yeah, that was my realistic reading wrap up of the week. Now, is this what every week looks like? Do I read and finish a book in an entire week normally? I feel like it just depends on my mood and if I'm in a reading slump, how I am personally feeling. I don't know. It ranges week per week. I could read 3 books in a week, and then I could also read 1 book a month. Also, I had this video going on which helped me a lot. It was nice having this video set up because then it kind of made me want to read even more. Oh wait, I feel like I never gave my rating. Okay, I am giving this a 4.5 stars. Definitely worth all the hype. I was obsessed, as y'all saw this week. The magic system was a bit complicated and a little difficult for me to get into at first. I did have to keep rereading pages over and over again. Only in the first couple of chapters. Do not be scared of this book. It took me a bit to grasp, but now that I'm completely invested and obsessed with this world, I feel like when I read the second book, I'm just gonna flow right into it and be just as obsessed or even more. So yeah, I'm going to conclude my video on this note. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.